Godfrey with every weapon. We've got 56 weapons left. That's fucking it. I don't have my timer. Hang on, let me get my timer. That's it. 56 whole weapons left, which is crazy. An MSI monitor has, well, here I think, you know what? This is my opinion. This is my opinion on the ultra wide monitors. I think summed up, ultra wide monitors, when you're just a person playing games, great, because you're just playing the game. It's nice and big. It's fantastic. If you plan to stream the game, absolutely terrible, and you shouldn't do it. It fucks with OBS. It makes it so you can't really have like the game up and also other things up on your screen at the same time. You're better off having multiple monitors where you can put specific things on the different monitors specifically. That's my opinion. For streaming, terrible. For normal gaming and stuff, go for it. If you're not planning on streaming. But if you do plan on streaming, I would not get one. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking up the timer. The pop people's inside look gross as hell? Uh-huh. Sure do. Not really, Mikshul. It's the same as like having a second computer, like a streaming computer, and a regular like non-streaming computer, unless you're doing something fucking insane, like playing, I don't know, flight sim at like 8K or some shit, which nobody's doing that. Except for like a couple people in the world. Nobody's doing that. So unless you're doing something like that, you really don't need a second computer, because every single graphics card comes with a little chip on them that is specifically designed for streaming. So you really don't need anything beyond the single graphics card in most situations, because they're designed around the idea of, oh, you're going to be streaming and recording. Okay, great. Here, we'll have that as a separate thing. There's a whole separate processor for it. So, okay. 280248. Bam. 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 Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing Staff of the Great Beyond. This doesn't boost anything, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I feel like, which means, that's right, it's carry and slicer time, baby. I needed a balance between my faith and my intelligence. I know that Chris is not listening because she would have made a joke by now. Oh, no, wait, there she is. That was really funny timing. Kristen, that was the best timing you could have ever possibly had for that. That was great. Bravo, bravo, A+, A+. You deserve an award for that. That's really good. That was fucking funny. Why'd you never name a boat the Pink Pearl? Because I want you to say that out loud and hear it yourself and think about all the other things that could possibly mean. Now, if you still want to, I mean, you did name a playthrough on your Baldur's Gate the Pink Urge, so you've already decided to make bad decisions on a lot of naming schemes. But you know, I'm not here to. I want you to know what people would see that as. Maybe they're like 4K 240 hertz. Yeah, agreed. Hello, Godfrey. It's so good to see you. I come bearing the last 56 weapons that I need to fight you with. Plus, it's like, how many? Is it like 3 or 4 bonus ones I do after this or something like that? God, I fucking love Carrion Slicer. Look at this shit. It's so strong, man. Are we gonna start off with a hit list today? I doubt it. I got a feeling I'm gonna get hit at some point during this, but you know, we could start off with a hit list, and that'd be a really cool way to start off our last 56 weapons for the day, or for the run. And also, I guess, last 56 weapons for the day, too. Okay, kicking off with a hit list? Oh yeah. Man, I'm so good at this game sometimes. And then there's other times that we won't talk about. But man, the times I'm good at this game, damn. Staff of the Guilty. Oh yeah, we're in our staff phase. I forgot about this. God, that's why I wasn't looking forward to this. I remember now. You know what? I don't even care. I'm just gonna keep using the same thing I'm using because I don't give a shit. I've decided I don't care. I don't care. We're just 56 weapons left. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Now this is quite a lot worse, partially because, nope, I don't know why. Whatever. All I know is that it's worse. That's all I know. I don't know why it's this much worse, but it is for some reason. No clue, no clue. It's just terrible. And then what's the staff after this? Oh, apparently the next staff is also Staff of the Guilty. Okay, apparently Staff of the Guilty is in my list twice. Has face scaling instead of ins? That would do it. Yeah, I want to say it's like a minute or 45 seconds or something. Hang on, let me remove this weapon. The actual next weapon. Oh my God, chat, look at the next weapon. It is finally time. Starfish! That should have been a weapon. I need someone to make a mod where it replaces Starfish with Starfish. Hey, I learned this yesterday and I want to share this with you all. I said this earlier today. Did you know that, not Horlu, okay, not Horlu, but did you know that Godfrey and Godfrey have the exact same resistances to all of the damage types, ignoring status effects? Because obviously Godfrey doesn't have a status thing. Because I didn't know that. I thought Godfrey was like particularly weak to lightning. Turns out he's as weak to lightning as Godfrey is. It was almost hitless. It was almost 2 hitlesses in a row. Next. Starfist. Now, if you haven't heard of Starfist, it's kind of a mid weapon. It's not the best. It's not the strongest. You know, it's kind of whatever. It's really a noob trap. You know, you really don't want like people that tell you to use this are like they're lying to you. It's kind of trash. You know. It isn't strong. No, it is. It's disgustingly good. It's so fucking strong. This weapon is gross with how much damage you can output. Not as impressive as Rivers of Blood. How fucking dare you? I believe we'll get a poise break here. And then he'll go into phase 2 when he gets up pretty much immediately. There's the one downside of these weapons. Is there a little one that's a short side? No, hitless. Yeah. Staff of the Great Beyond is a better weapon because I hitless with it. All right, Starline Sword. So this is a dex weapon that I need intelligence for. Okay, so let's do that, that, and that. And then swap out this for that. $43 weapons left, chat. That's it. That's all. 53 weapons. I know how to count. 53 weapons left. That's it. That's all. I don't actually know how you did not hit me there. I felt like I was totally gonna get hit, but I'll take it. Here to fight, not do math. So true. Does this have bleed? It does, okay. I mean, it's a katana, so like, it's a safe assumption if you ask the question, does it have bleed? The answer is probably yes, but there are some exceptions. What is the only katana in the game that does not have a status effect by default? I'm pretty sure it's the only one, at least. Now I'm doubting myself, but I'm pretty sure it's the only one. Math is for blockers, it's true. Dragon Katana is correct. You can put frost on it. You can put frost on it, but it is in fact the only one that does not have it on by default. The only way you can get it on is by doing its Ash of War, and then it gets frost because of that. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Okay. This weapon is trash. If you like this weapon, I don't know what's wrong with you. But this weapon is trash. It's terrible. You can like what you like, that's fine. But this weapon is very bad. Ooh, next up is a torch. That's exciting. I'm sure it can be. One of the, but this weapon is categorically bad otherwise. And there are a multitude of reasons. First off, it's a paired colossal sword. Why the fuck are you using paired colossal swords? You shouldn't be doing that. That's silly. That's number one. Number two. The PCR and the Radon Colossal Swords use or do less poise damage than every other Colossal Sword in the entire game for what I can see as no discernible reason, but they do. And it's like noticeably less. You also can't do charged heavies with them because they are a paired colossal sword. Like if you do it, let me rephrase. You can do a charged heavy with them, but the charged heavy that you do is only using one of them. It doesn't use both, which is incredibly dumb. I know people like Radon, I think Radon is cool. His weapon is fucking ass. On the left hand and one on the right hand for shits and giggles. Funnily enough, that also doesn't do anything because they, I think, don't recognize each other because they're a paired weapon. They don't recognize each other as actually in the other hand. It's incredibly stupid. Oh, I know. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't need you. Let's replace you with you and replace you with some fire damage. So once we finish S, which we're almost done with S, it goes 12 in T, 2 in U, 9 in V, 13 in W, and then there's just 2 Zs. Are just cringe. They really are. I think there are good paired weapons in this game. Colossal swords aren't them. Is there a point to killing the big boy torch heads? They will give you physic tears. New physic tears. Claws are amazing. Claws are really good. Curved swords are really good. Twin blades are really good as well. The twin blades are not as good as curved swords IMO, but twin blades are good. Reapers, shockingly good for jump attacks, especially when you pair them. I don't think it's necessarily good, but I do like thrusting swords when paired together. I think those are fun. Same with heavy thrusting swords. I don't think they're good, but I do like them. They're fun. Yeah, paired straight swords are pretty good. I'd agree with that. What's the point of how bad they are? You know, I'd agree with that. I think there's other bad weapons. I don't think they're the worst. No, I think they're probably the worst. But I think they are, like, for what you expect and what you get, they are very disappointing. You like paired light great swords? I actually don't like paired light great swords, but that's because I don't like their moveset. But I can understand why somebody would like them, even if I don't. Yes, I did just hitless Horaloo / Godfrey with a torch. Paired flails are weird. I've never tried a paired flail. I'll do that when I do the flail run. That sounds really funny. I'm so down for that. That sounds awesome. God, like true avatars. Yeah, basically, Phil. Basically, yeah. Why is there no paired torch moveset? Mixel, the entire time that I was doing that fight, I was thinking the exact same thing. That was the only thought that was going through my brain. Oh, I didn't change my stats. I should probably do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Really want to be paired? Well, what's crazy stuff is not only is the dragon head not paired, but you know what else the dragon head is? If you get a second dragon head, you can't get the paired boost that you would normally get. Like, if you have 2 dragon heads, like you would expect it to go, oh, okay, you have paired fist weapons, sure, because they're the exact. No, it just doesn't have a paired moveset, that weapon. For whatever reason, not hitless. $50 weapons left. Worst remember easily. It's definitely up there. It does do fire damage, and fire is good. But yeah, it's definitely up there for sure. Stone Sheath Sword. Kind of mid, but it has square off. Oh, I didn't change my stats again. Hang on. That and that. Most of the time, we're going to be doing strength and dex, so. Ooh, Stormhawk Axe is next, too. I like Stormhawk Axe. I know what you're thinking. We're approaching the end of the S's because we're in ST, and there's not many letters after T. Well, I got news for you. And that news is mostly, the SW section of the run would like to have a word with you. If fire damage wasn't so easy to access. Very true. This is very true. Good luck, Phil. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope it goes well. Hi-ya-pa-choo! Hi-ya-pa-choo!
Hi-ya-pa-choo.
Thank you. I think that's my third hit list today so far. God damn. Get the rest of this today, 100%. There is not a single weapon from this point on that is actually going to stop me from getting this today. And I know that for a fact. Because the last really shit weapon, aside from like crossbows, which aren't really that bad, was the Rabas cannon, which was an R. Are there no more great bows? I don't think so. There is a couple bows left, maybe. But if I'm remembering correctly from the last time I did this with Melania, that was the weirdest thing I've ever... What is he doing? That was so strange. Ooh, very nice. Congrats, Phil. Hell yeah. I've never seen him do what he just did there. That was weird. I believe there is one torch left. Oh, I have this shield in here twice. Hang on. Sun Realm Shield it is. I do need to go change my thing here. Torch pole still left. That is true, but torch pole is not a torch. Torch pole is a spear. There is torch still left. Torch is still on the list. Yo, this shield looks sick. So this is a shield callback to Dark Souls, right? That's the only reason this exists, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a couple whips. There's one torch, which is the torch. Ignore that all of these are here because I did the order wrong at the beginning. So there's two whips. There's one torch. There's two shields. 4 shields. Another whip. There's a couple more shields. That's not what I have to do. There's a couple more shields here. Yeah, this is like, it's real easy from this point on. Kind of sucks compared to the other spears. My hot take is I think all the spears are bad. Having done that one run with them, I think all the spears are bad. This is why I never should go through DS3 and 1. That's why Zweihander is quite good. It is quite good, quite good. Oh, I didn't put the guard counter thing on. Hang on. We'll just put that on, whatever, it doesn't matter. Is at least lit? It is, it is. Okay, gotta get the timing back. There we go. I'm so excited for Taskmaster. I'm recording the Taskmaster videos this week and next week. Like all the tasks that people are gonna be doing. And I cannot wait. I think you're all gonna really enjoy the tasks that we've got for them this time. I don't know if they're going to enjoy them, but I think all you will enjoy them. Oh, I didn't parry at the right time. I actually quite think they're quite good. I think the tasks I have planned are quite good, and they're gonna be very fun. And I cannot wait. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. That's better. Better start so far. Hoopty. Hoopty. How dare you? Really? Well, we found a problem, which is apparently the Sudden Realm shield kind of sucks. Apple caramel flavor, they weren't good. Boo, I'm sorry. I'm not super surprised. Chips with apple caramel flavor sound very strange, but I am sorry. Bum bam 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 bam.
No.
God damn it, why are you like this? Doesn't make any sense for chips. And that's why they do it, because they're trying random shit in hopes that maybe it sticks. There's a lot of flavors for chips that don't make any sense. By the way, Kristen, I don't know if you can hear me. Or not. I'm assuming not. Okay. I'll tell her there. It's fine. Uh-huh. Okay, now he's going, or he's not. Now he's going, or he's not. Now he's going. There we go. Hey, we had a little hiccup finally. It's been so long. Swift Spear. And this is why, although it looks like we're at the end of the S's, we're nowhere close. Because we go from Swift Spear, here, right? Into sword, 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 sword. So we are like kind of close, but there is quite a few things that we still have to get through. So we're not quite as close as it would seem to be. What is the scale on? This is a dex only. Okay. This game of swords, I know, right? I think the more shocking thing is how many things are called sword of something. What the hell? Oh yeah, this has got, oh right. Right. I forgot what spear I was using for a moment, and I now remember this one has the really, it's a cool moveset, but the really funky moveset. Totally forgot about that. What's the charge heavy on this thing like again? Hang on, let me try it out. Oh, right, the charge heavy. Yeah, okay, so this has the charge heavy where it's the double hit from the other ones on its R1, and then it has the bad charge heavy of the other ones on its actual charge heavy. I remember now. What a fucking weird weapon. This is one of those ones that's good for PvP, I believe. Whoa, wow. Totally forgot I had to jump. That's my bad. It's aggressively mediocre. It really is. It really, really, really is. me see if I can find this thing that I want to tell Kristen about. Hang on. What was it called? No. Now for good weapons, Sword Lance is a great weapon. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one.
When it doesn't vibe, it doesn't vibe. 100%. Listen to your vibes. What? What? Jesus. What do you want? Yes. Yes? Yes, Trennan? Oh, people can hear me. Why can I hear myself on your stream? Hi, Trannan's stream.
Oh, they can?
What would you like?
Awkward. Go away. You're hearing Kristen, because apparently my fucking website sound thing was unclicked still. But we miss her? Too bad! Too bad! Bam. Okay, great. We're back. I'm doing the thing. Okay, hi. Was so confused for a moment. Yeah, my bad. I forgot to mute it after the last when we watched the Spotify Direct, Nintendo Direct. Man, imagine if Spotify did directs. Ooh, that is a slow R2. You're not welcome. There was an accident and I regret doing it. You didn't know Spotify did directs? I misspoke, Dolce! How's it going, Dolce? Huh. Hiya, Pachoo! Hiya, Pachoo! High up a second phase. Or I should say, high up phase 2. Kristen does. She does. That ad cost her 3 years of sub. For that length of time. Once she hits 6 years, she gets a whole 20 seconds. Developer game is Gigapuff. Actually, that reminds me of something I wanted to ask you about, Kristen, that I kept forgetting to ask you about. How do you feel about the fact that we're probably getting a Let's Go Jigglypuff? You feel like this? It's fair. It's fair. After it is very, yeah, that once you get used to something like that, for sure it's gonna feel a lot more expensive. It's true. All right, I need mostly this. Oops, mostly this. 11 here and 38 there is good. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to kill with you again. Okay, good news. It didn't hit at all. There we go. Darkness! Well, it hit. So that's cool, I guess. Nice hit. Thank you. Poise break. Apparently I didn't roll correctly. Well, I'm alive, so, you know, could be worse. I could have had to have redone that entire fight. I would have lost like 30 seconds. Would have been so upset. Sword of Night and Flame next. It is also interesting how many of these swords, like the things that are called sword, are actual straight swords. Wait. Oh, it's because it's labeled Knight. Okay, that's the wrong one. It's sort of, it's this one next. Hang on. It's the Sword of Light next, not the Sword of Night and Flame. Stupid. How did all these spelling mistakes get it put in there? I think this buffs me, right? Yeah, this buffs me. So this does the exact same damage as the other one did once the buff was applied to the boss. That's fun. I wonder what these are like if you actually like use them together. Like obviously you put a lot of like, you put the debuff on the boss, so you're gonna do a lot more holy damage and stuff. But then you can use the paired straight sword moveset, which is pretty fun. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that. I know better. And yet... worth a shot. I tried to hit him in air as he was coming in. I'm sad that didn't work. That would have been really cool if that had. Imagine poise breaking him as he's flying in like that. That'd be so sick. A tad, the smallest amount higher. Okay, so next up, I know the order now, so I'm just gonna do the order of the weapons. Ignore what it says in chat. It's not, it will line up again soon. I promise. Because next is sort of Milos, which needs this. Sort of, yeah, I know. I don't know how that happened. I'm moving on and ignoring it. Because it's clearly spelled incorrectly, and I don't really understand why it's spelled like that. Oh, this is the terrible R2. Oh, I forgot. I guess I should do the Shriek. I'll do that if I get a chance. You think I can hit him with it from here? Well, not if I get hit. Here we go. 1, 2. What a terrible. Man, I wish some of the roar moves that give you like the weird R2, I wish they gave you a better R2 than what they give you. Because most of the time, I can't think of a single one that's actually better. Every single one of them is worse. And maybe there's one that's better, but I cannot think of it. Okay, now it's sort of night. Because again, this thing is wrong. The order is wrong. In chat. How is it going? Can you the Roar Talisman work with that? Yes. As far as I know, the Roar Talisman would work with that. Yes. Do I need to heal? Probably not. I'll probably be fine. No, not and flame. That's after this. This is Sword of Night first, then Sword of Night and flame. Now, I didn't change my stats, so I'm going to do a lot less than I would because this only scales on dexterity, but... yeah, well, we might be dying here. If we do, it's fine. But where's the knight now? I swear to God. Law of Swords called Sword of. Mm-hmm. To say knight again, sort of knight and knight, that would be really funny. That would be really funny if that happened. I actually don't know if it's in the list again or if it just like skips it because it was already in the list under the wrong thing. Ow. Well, that's fine. I deserve that. Then there's the Sword of Night. Indeed. Indeed. That is actually the one after. That's true. Thank you, Mitchell, for laughing at me. I appreciate it, as always. I'm sorry, I choked on air. Forgive me. I don't know. You want someone to laugh with? I bet Deck is watching sports. That's my best guess. I actually don't know if there's any sports happening today. I mean, aside from the one big one that is happening later. Which admittedly I only know because someone told me about it. Indeed, indeed, 'tis the superb owl. But that's, first off, that's happening later. And I don't know if Deck watched that. So my best guess is sports of some kind, but I don't know what sport is on or happening. Good morning, June, or afternoon in my case. How's it going? I am doing great. We're on the last, what, 41 weapons of this run? Ow. And then I'll have beat Godfrey with every single weapon in the game. There is a couple bonus things we have to do afterwards because there's a couple bonus additional runs that I like to do on top of the ones we've already done. One of which I've technically already done in the past on a run, but, you know, I'll do it again anyways to say that I did. All right. Yeah, so Sword of Night and Flame was just in the wrong order because it thinks that it is starts with a K for some reason because of the spelling of it. I copied this list from somewhere. I don't know why it spelled like that. Don't ask me. I need 24 and 24. I don't really need that much strength, so let's do like that. What if I did this? Would this work? That's 8 too many. So let's go 35 and 35. Yes, sort of flame and misspelling. Now we hear how's been the killing. Killing's been good so far. I'm glad you have what seems like a good day so far. But yeah, killing's been good. You know, even though this was nerfed like crazy, that is still really good. I think this will reach. Yes, but it felt bad. Unlike the fire one, which was actually like really strong. More than 2 attempts. There was a shield that got me to 3. But that was it. And there is basically like, there's a couple whips and a couple shields up ahead. And that's about it for bad weapons. That's kind of it. We're basically on the home stretch and this is the victory lap. After all the other bullshit earlier on. Goodbye. Would have changed my stats for the Sword of Night for science. Ooh, how come? I don't know if it would have made much of a difference, to be honest. What were we hoping for? Sword of St. Trina! I don't need faith for this. Let's get rid of the faith and pump that into strength. Because why not? And then we'll do like 12 and 37. I want to say this is... It does apply. Cool, okay. Sleep does work on Chad Free. Will we see it on this run? I'll certainly try to. But sleep does work. I want to say it is not a full sleep, though. If I remember correctly, it was a light snooze. There you go. That actually is like significantly more than a light snooze. It's actually like pretty good. Summer change a lot with high dex. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Like, it's not as good as, you know, the Godskin duo or a room bear who actually fall asleep for a long time. But I don't hate that opening. That opening is better than DTS's opening at the very bare minimum. And it's better than Melania's opening too. Oh, I'm too close to the front. I'll probably just do the new ones for Godfrey, but I will do Melania over again so I can actually record Melania in full and put it up on YouTube rather than just say I've done it, because I didn't record it well the first try, unfortunately. How's it going, Saki? How you doing today? We're on Tialies, right? I've lost my, where the hell's my chat? Where am I? It is, there it is. Okay, Tialies, perfect. Okay, I need 22 dexterity for you. It is certainly sad, pitiful damage. But that's okay, because as soon as I can put them to sleep. You lost yourself? It was less the chat was like really active. It's more that there was a bunch of messages from my bot all in a row, including the one that I needed. If chat had been really active, but it had been a lot of other people talking, I would have been able to find it really easily. Whoa! I feel like these do less sleep than the other did. This song's last 50 seconds are a single noise for no reason. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll skip that. And when I get there. Thank you for the song, June. So kind of you. Why would they do that? It's art. Thank you for blessing me, Saki. I appreciate it. Also, cheers. All right, whip time. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Did he sleep once? Not from those, no. He did sleep from the Velvet Sword, but that one didn't apply enough sleep, unfortunately. That doesn't really matter right now, so we'll just throw that on. No, he's not immune. He's not immune. He does have resistance to it, but he's not immune. Godfrey. Godfrey's immune. Godfrey's immune to everything though, so. I didn't sleep anyone that was immune, but I know that Bryce slept PK, who's apparently immune. Is this the last 50 seconds? I'm gonna assume it is. Of an otherwise good song. I hate when that happens. I think I'm hitless so far with a whip. We've done this boss today, hitless 3 times. Once with a torch, and then 2 other times I don't remember what they were with, but we've done this boss. Oh, once with a staff with carrying slicer. Not hitless anymore. Damn, I was really hoping I'd hit him in the air. I keep trying to go for it. One day it's gonna work and it's gonna be really cool. I'll hit him in the air and he's gonna die. It's gonna be sick. How's it going, Demon? How you doing? It has. Hope things are good. Do the Grinch run that you stopped? Oh, I finished the Grinch run. We finished that run. That was the first ever challenge run that I did. I want to revisit it because I'm way better at the game now than I used to be. I played Neo 3? I don't think so. I've heard people are really enjoying it, but I didn't like Neo 1, and it's not a Souls game. It's an action RPG, and like I just don't like the combat style of it. I've watched a lot of people play it, and I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I know people are really enjoying it though, and I'm glad those people are. I just don't think it's for me though. Do the DLC with better skill. Yeah, that's the plan. I want to revisit a lot of the, at some point in the future, I want to revisit like my OG challenges that I did and like do them again and see how much better I've gotten. Thank you for the alert, Dan. I appreciate it. Also, I didn't even really celebrate, but we're already on to tea. You're like a game company. How dare you compare me to a game company? I am offended. Especially one that remasters 2-year-old games, you monster. I got a poise break with a whip. Let's fucking go. We're using torch on Godfrey. Don't sleep on torches. These things are fucking awesome. Torch is just torch. Uh-huh. The list is not perfect. I gotta go through, especially now, like, with Sword of Night and Flame being Sword of Night, like a knight that rides a horse in flame. Poise break. Like it's mysterious now. Do you think things that are not capitalized are mysterious? Everybody else is dead. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I can't argue with that. Poise break. I said this earlier, but I think the next boss when I do this challenge again, I think the next boss that we're gonna do with this challenge is gonna be Midra, because I want to bounce between base game and DLC. Even though I think the base game bosses, on average, I like better. Not all of them. There are some really cool DLC bosses. but I think Midra will be really fun with every weapon. And unlike PCR, it'll actually be not only an enjoyable challenge, because some of the slow weapons will still be viable, but they're probably not comfortable to lay on, except for the St. Trina's torch. That one you should sleep on, because that one is, you know, sleep. Can be promoted during the summer. All right. Yeah, like that game is ever coming out. I know eventually it probably will, because like that game does technically exist, but there's no way that game, no way. Must have done already. I must have done that last time. I know that game will, because like it obviously exists, but that game has gotten delayed, what, like 5 times now? 6 times or some shit? Like, getting other 6 games. Well, it gets to a point with a game company where your options for developing the game, like how do you top what you did last time while still keeping it at a reasonable expectation? And yeah, I don't know. Where you find Midra? No, it is not Phil. It is not. If you want to find Midra, I recommend continuing along the path that you were on near Rakshasa. Somewhere around there will help lead you towards Midra eventually. Megan Ball's Gate Show? Yes. Yes, I did hear about that. If Larian isn't involved, though, which I did not hear about, it's going to be bad. Or probably going to be bad. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is. What are you talking about? It is Finger Mother that is there. I was not in front of you. How dare you? That was the biggest scam. I fucking love this guitar riff in the background. I know other songs do it too, but God, is it satisfying. According to what I'm hearing, Larian isn't involved. Crazy. That God of War show, I'm more and more excited for the more I hear about it. They are getting a good cast of people in for that show, and I cannot wait. I hope that's good. They should make a Father of Toes. They do. It's Miyazaki. Tree Spear! I need some faith. And I also need more strength. I'm probably fine. Would this have been a yellow weapon? Arguable? I could see it being yellow. I don't know if I would have counted this, though. Like, it is yellow-ish, like, because it got gold, right? But why is the damage so ass? What? Why is the damage so ass? Why is the damage so trash? What the fuck is happening? Is this just a bad weapon? I think... Ah! It was only at a plus 10. I had a plus 25 version in my pockets. I understand now. How do you get him here to move his ass? It is a long quest line. Have fun. Devil May Cry, God of War, Marvel movies are gonna be good. Yeah, I agree. I think the like, if you get the right people involved, you can make a good video game show. The problem is a lot of time they don't get the right people involved. And that's where the issue usually lies. Rude. No, you cannot get locked out of it. You cannot get locked out of that one. You are good. The troll section. Chat, this is your chance to shine. Okay, that is technically true. If you do that, technically you can, yeah. Okay, Troll's Golden Sword. The staff seal. The staff seal's pretty cool. "32 weapons remain." That is it. That's crazy. My stats are fine. I'm not worried about it. Yep, no, I agree with all those. The other thing too, someone brought this up. Remember how like everyone has like, when you think back to like the movies in like the 2000s, like Resident Evil and shit, those movies were accepted because the bar for a good video game movie was so much lower back then. But now that time has gone on, the expectation is a lot higher. So the idea that like they don't make video game movies the way they used to is so not true. It's just that our expectation and the mainstreamness of video games being where they are now is very different than the early 2000s was. Because those movies are fucking ass. We just have nostalgia for them. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Resident Evil movies because they're fucking shit, but they are fucking shit. Always been done from bad. And there was an acceptance for a lot of them in the early 2000s that doesn't exist now. Like if they actually came out and made the Resident Evil like 1 or Resident Evil Apocalypse movies now, people would be like, what the fuck is this? This is trash. But because it was made in the early 2000s, people are like, yeah, it's bad, but it was fun. And now you can't make a bad movie even if it is fun. You have to make a good movie now, which I think is better. Because I want a good video game movie adaptation of my favorite video game, not a bad one, but... Got so clown. All I've seen is Detective Pikachu in the first Sonic movie. There are some good ones out there. All the Sonic movies are apparently good. I've heard 3 especially. I see a lot of clips from 3. The clips I've seen them from 3 are very funny. There are definitely some that are out there that are good, but they are fewer and far between. And the early 2000s ones are not good. They are just accepted as bad because of the time period. The scary movie parodies. I remember those. They're making 6 this year? Sick. Cool. Okay, Troll's Knight Sword is this one. I need 18 intelligence, though. Bam. Terrific. It's like the Golden Sword, but magicified. If we're talking the best game, I've mentioned this many times, but the best video game movies, probably Sonic is up there as the best. But if we say the best game movies of all time, Sonic is not number one. Number one is Clue. Come back and stop playing Overwatch? Nah, if she wants to play it, I got no issue with that. I probably won't be joining her because Overwatch, regardless. Now, if it turns out that Overwatch, the remake or the undoing of it, well, I don't know what the fuck we're calling it, but if the thing that they're doing right now, if that winds up actually being good, yeah, maybe I'll go back and try it out. But they burned all the goodwill when they ruined it with Overwatch 2, and I would. If I'm gonna play a hero shooter, which I don't really give a shit about hero shooters anymore. If I'm gonna play a hero shooter, it's probably gonna be Marvel Rivals before I play Overwatch again. Because one of the biggest things that Overwatch 2 ruined, and they with the regression's good, with the regression of Overwatch probably won't be fixed, is the monetization. The monetization is problematic in Overwatch 2 because it's not designed around you actually getting like stuff they want you to spend money. Whereas in Overwatch 1 days, it was loot boxes, which are arguably bad because they were gambling. But it was, you were able to earn enough, you could probably guaranteed get something from the events. You're able to work towards or saving the currency up over the course of time of opening things. Like, it was a better system, and unless they revert that, I probably won't be going back. Is this infusible? It is. Hang on, I should do that as a currency. I wish I knew. Don't cast video games. Well, Ready Player One is not a good movie from what I've heard. I haven't seen it, so I'm only going based off other people's opinions that have read the books and have seen the movie. That's not a good movie from what I've heard. I don't know if it counts. I think that's technically a book movie. Wreck-It Ralph is definitely not a video game movie. Player Rivals in Overwatch 1.5. Yeah, I like the problem with this is that because they're doing this, a lot of people that are burned by Overwatch's swap to Overwatch 2 are going to have this very strong opinion on it. And it's just going to result in really unfortunate conversations when someone says, I'm having a great time. And we wind up being the person that's kind of shitting on their, yucking their yum. Do I want to play? No. Am I happy that they're having fun and enjoying it? Absolutely. And I am cool with being a person that winds up not playing it because they hurt me and I have not forgiven them. You enjoyed Ready Player One? Yeah, but you have terrible taste, so I don't know what that says. Tracer was there and he didn't like the movie. Yeah, have the most fun time, exactly. I was saying this yesterday to my wife. My frustration with the current system for Overwatch is if you have a conversation about it. You agree with my takes even 20 minutes ago? Yeah, every now and again you have a good take. The problem that I have with Overwatch as far as a conversation standpoint is the people that were burned by Overwatch with the shift to Overwatch 2 are really vehemently, you know, against Overwatch because, again, they were burned by the swap to Overwatch 2. And it just winds up like this into this awkward conversation point of like, you're having fun with it, but I'm mad about something that hurt me and you should be upset and not like it, and it's just not a worth conversation having most of the time. It feels like. It also sucks when you have some that in that conversation when it's like, hey, this is bad, and the person you're talking to, this goes for every game for the record, not just this game, but the person you're talking to is like, well, yeah, but I'm having fun. I don't care that it's bad. Okay, then we can't have a conversation about it, which is why I'm just avoiding talking about Overwatch at all, because it's just not worth it. It's just better if we pretend like we're not, we just don't talk about it, and then everything is easier. Would I like a late lunch? I would take a late lunch, sure. Why not? What are you thinking? Still like them like Lucifer? It's fair. I love this game. This game is obviously one of my favorite games ever. There are things in this game that are not good, and I can acknowledge those things. But it gets really tricky when you're having a conversation where someone, regardless of what the thing is or the media, where you're like, hey, this is bad, and the person's like, yeah, but I'm having fun, I don't really care. Okay, so we can't really talk about it then. That's fine. A&W, sure, I'm down. But often not very productive, it's true. But yeah, I'm just avoiding talking about the Overwatch thing. If people are having fun with it, awesome. I don't need to yuck their yum and shit on it. I can shit on it with people that want to shit on it, you know? You don't want to kill the fun just because you don't enjoy it. I agree, I agree. And sometimes it gets lost in the idea of like, hey, this has problems. Can we acknowledge the problems? And the person goes, no, I'm having fun. Okay, fair enough. But, you know, I would love for us to acknowledge the problems that exist in the thing, even if you enjoy it. But that's my personal view on things. And not everyone shares that view, and that is okay. Why are you not going to phase 2? You know what? I can't quit out. That counts as a win. I'm counting that. I don't even care. Such a hot mess. People have fun with it. Agreed. Agreed. We'll call it a draw. Hang on. My wife is asking me what I get at A&W. With no tomatoes and onion rings. Hey, sick. I don't have to respawn him. Great. Saves me time. Let's go. Hello, Cozy. How's it going? Is the information such as deadly poison? I agree. I think the hidden information in Elden Ring is bad. I think there are areas in the DLC in particular that are particularly not good and very boring. Fun game, super buggy. I'm glad you had a great time with it. I've heard people enjoy that. I tried playing Star Wars a couple times. I tried playing both the first one and the second one. I couldn't get into it. I know they're basically Souls games, but I couldn't get into them myself. How's the end of the yellow run? Bright and sunny. And you're just in time for the end of Godfrey with every weapon. Wow, you really can't do jump attacks with these at all and be able to roll. Good to know. My Godfrey God now? Almost, almost. I am 37 away from being a Godfrey God. By legal definition. How's it going, mate? How you doing? CW Flash, awful show, very CW. Fun CW issues. Yeah. And like, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to be the person that like shits on it. If it's a conversation talking about the thing, if you're having an actual discussion and an actual conversation about things, I think that is the place for the discussion. But if someone's like, I'm having a fun time, and you're like, oh, I don't really enjoy it. They're like, oh, but I'm having a fun time. You go, cool. And then you move on. And goodbye. Weren't you just on T? Yes, I was just on T. Now I'm on you, but you got in here right at the tail end of T. There are 26 weapons left. There are 2 U's. That's it. That's it. There's 2 whole U's. That's all there is. He is very rewarding to learn. I really like this fight. The next boss we're gonna do this with, it won't be for a while, but the next boss we're gonna do this with is gonna be Midra. Because I really, the more I think about it, the more I think Midra will be really fun. Despite it being flawed. Yep, I agree. And like, if you're getting into a state of a discussion with someone about the thing, I think that's where it's a fair to talk about it in like a positive, negative way and have that back and forth. But I think most people don't want to get into that conversation when they enjoy something, which is completely fine. For anyone that knows this game, or that doesn't know this game, you're also allowed to guess. Of the letters we have left, there's U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I have already said this on stream, so you might have been paying attention. But if you weren't paying attention, which of those letters has no weapons in them? There's 2 of them. 2 of those letters don't have a weapon. W? No. In fact, W has the most of the remaining weapons. W has the most with 13. Y is 1. Y is 1. There is not a single thing in the game with Y. And X is the other. There are 2 weapons for Z, and there are 9 weapons for V. But yeah, it is X and Y. Those are the ones that have absolutely nothing. Plus 25, please and thank you. I know nothing. Well, that's because you haven't finished playing the game. You got to get back to doing so since you own it but never finished. Okay, I am directly behind you. There is no way you're telling me that your axe hit me. You should play the game? You should. Because Valorant, I love it. I love it. Yeah, great argument. You have a question? What's your question? How can I help? I really hope that I've been hitting the button correctly this whole time, because otherwise we're going to get to the end of this and I'm going to have to hit it like 4 or 5 times to get it to be even, because I have done all the weapons in order. But I'm going to be really worried if it winds up like not lining up correctly for some reason because I fucked it up. A space you can be back-seated like a stream. Crazy. What is your internet speed, by the way, June? Because you might be able to increase your bit rate. It depends on if your computer can handle it and if your internet can handle it. But it shouldn't be that bad for your computer. It's really about your internet more so than anything. Because of copyright? No, not at all. I have my my audio separated, so any music that gets played on stream is on a separate audio track, and it doesn't even get picked up by the Twitch VOD. So play whatever you want. It does make the videos really awkward when you go back and watch the VODs on like YouTube where there's no music and I'm like dancing along to a song that's not actually there anymore, but otherwise, still, that's the only downside. I'm gonna keep shouting this out because I think it's worth it. We're doing Taskmaster again. I don't know when the actual live show is gonna be, but I'm doing the recordings with everybody over the next 2 weeks. Everyone is returning. It's going to be really fun. If you missed the first episode, it is up on YouTube, so go check that out. But yeah, we're doing it again. It's gonna be great. This whip does have a unique heavy attack, yeah. I'll do one real quick at the end here for you. It's a good heavy attack too, frankly. It was so fun last time. It was. And the tasks I have this time, I think, are just as fun, and I cannot wait. Oh, it's gonna be good. Varay's Bouquet. Varay's Bouquet. Now, I know what you're thinking. This weapon's terrible. I actually don't think this weapon is that bad. Is it bad when a boss can't bleed? Arguably, it's worse. But here's the thing. First off, important note, it's a fucking hammer, which means it has crazy poise damage, because it's a hammer. Second, you can put greases on it, which means if you wanted to, you are actually able to like put a frost grease on it or lightning grease and increase your damage. And third, the Swift Script daggers exist, and those are way worse. So, you know. Yes, you can grease the hammer flowers for more damage. I love that they're a hammer. I think it's so funny. Justice for Brian and his chandelier. I think it's going to be even more fun this time because it was Kristen's first time doing the Taskmaster as the Taskmaster. You still don't vibe with it, though? That's very valid. It was Kristen's first time as the actual Taskmaster, and this time I think she's going to be less nervous and also more ready to be the Greg Davies that we need for this endeavor. So I think it's gonna be great. Like, I went in knowing what we were doing and being fully prepared for everything. So like, I already had prepared myself mentally for what was gonna happen. But for Kristen, it was a brand new thing. So I'm super pumped. I can't wait. And I still think Kristen did great last time, but I think it's gonna be even better. More comfortable smack talk. Yeah, she's gonna know everybody, so the ability to smack talk and stuff is gonna be easier for sure. $18.7 download, 1.13 upload. Okay, that's pretty terrible. So maybe don't increase your your bit rate, or pay for better internet. Both are good options. Both solid. Whoopsies. It was great. You did amazing. Thank you, June. You did tell me that already, but I appreciate you saying it here because the last time you told me that, you said the words, "Hey, this was really fun and I had a great time. Anyways, I need a favor." Which I think I already gave this feedback. Is not the best way to go about that. So, you know. Do I need... Nah, I'll just die if I need to die. Better hog right before Besmer. I would, because he's got some stuff hidden after his arena that are worth going for. Babushka! How's it going, Arcane? How you doing? But I would do him first because there is benefit that will help you on the rest of the entire DLC locked behind him. We should get a sleep proc coming up here in a moment. I'd imagine right here. Oh, in time to the music too? Oh, that was good. Chat? Chat, 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 chat. Why did he do that a second time? Was that because I got the sleep proc and like it broke his AI where he thought he didn't do it, but he actually did it, so then he had to do it a second time? That was, I definitely should have got hit there. I'll take not getting hit, but I should have got hit there. He thought he dreamt the first one. I like it. That's a good answer. That's funny. That's funny. Yes, Spotify request. If you have the Spotify link, that is ideal because the bot does its best, but it's kind of an idiot. It really does try though. Aww. We finally died. It's been a bit. Hey, Quinny, how's cats doing on Radabeast? I saw they were fighting them earlier. Oh, hi, James. Thank you for coming over to this chat just to time out Kristen. Oh, and June. Okay. He one-shots you? Yep. Welcome to the charge. You're here now and back. Got it. Okay. Got you. Got you. Well, welcome back, James. By the way, James, you are going to be the last person that does Taskmaster this time. I don't remember if you were last time, but you are going to be the last one this time. I believe in order I'm doing, it is Brian, Ryland, Robin, Who's, and then you. Try and metagame even more. You are certainly able to try. You will not succeed, but you are certainly able to try. Absolutely killing it. Let's go. Hell yeah, cats. Good shit. Keep stretching into the wall. Yeah. Welcome to Gaius. It's a lot of people's least favorite boss in the DLC. Poise break. Yeah. They still haven't fixed that? Nope. Nope, sure haven't. Oh, I love this weapon. Oh, this weapon's so good. This weapon's fucking awesome. Venomous Fang, baby. Thank you. Stinky. Yes, Venomous Fang has deadly poison, and if you infuse Venomous Fang with poison, then you get deadly poison for the length of a regular poison proc, which is grossly good. And I think makes it the best poison weapon in the game because of that. Poise break. Hey, that was hitless. Let's go. We're almost done with V. 15 is left. Okay, I feel like math is right. I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would bring me. Yeah, we're good. Math-wise, we're good. Okay, Verdigris. I do need 49 strength because this only scales on strength. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give myself 89 strength because why not? I know what you're talking about. Oh wait, hang on, I forgot to do, where's the guard counter? There it is. And that. Perfect, hello. Yeah, the next boss, I was talking about this earlier. I've decided I'm gonna do Midra. Because I really like Midra and I want to do a DLC boss. So I'm going to do Midra next. I don't know when I'll get to it. But it is going to be Midra. Oh, weapons on Gaius fight. It'll happen at some point. I wonder how well this video is going to do when it goes up on YouTube too. Why not the best boss better? I plan to do every boss eventually. Except maybe PCR, because I did PCR up to a point and I stopped having fun. So the plan is everyone eventually, but even Rakshasa, no. Let me rephrase, every remembrance boss, although everyone really wants me to do Rakshasa. I don't want to do. I am not going to rule out Rakshasa totally. I will say maybe at some point in the future, possibly. Maybe, but I don't want to do it. Is how I will outline it. I don't want to. Versus Limgrave Tibia Mariner. How'd you have the patience for Rakshasa? I get a surprising amount of patience for the most part when it comes to this stuff on stream, because I know that it is entertaining. It's when it stops being entertaining or when it becomes something like the roll only, where it's 40 minutes per attempt, where I start to lose a little bit of like okay, this is less fun now. I don't know how bad Rakshasa would be though, to be honest. I think some weapons would be a lot worse and some would be a lot better. Oh, I didn't put my armor back on. Honestly, it doesn't matter though, because I'm gonna be having to take it off in a second anyways. When we get to Zavazor's shield, which I will probably try and do the Ash War one time on. Because that is like the thing that makes it unique, but I don't think it's gonna be good. Phil, there is also a Albinoric. If you kill the Albinoric, you also get some pants. Pale was that hard, Ghost Goobers in chat. I also didn't change my my talismans. Oh, I thought he was dead. I'm gonna be completely real. I was fairly certain that man had perished. There we go. Okay, Visage Shield. So the thing with this is it does this. And that's what makes it special. So let's go ahead and do that. Indeed, fire! So it is an Ash of War. We'll probably want that. And then I guess that. And then like that for now. And if it winds up not being good, I'll do the deflecting tier. But this is the plan. A true hater stuff. I'm convinced that the reason that guys is so mad at us when we approach the arena is because we interrupted them having sex, and that's why she has his pants. That's my headcanon. Come on, big guy. Let's do this thing. Hell yeah. Ooh, and it blocks. Yes, makes you stronger as well as tankier. It does both. Yep. The fact this blocks too is really cool. I really don't need this much mana either. It doesn't use a lot of mana. The fact it blocks too is kind of wild. This is really good. I mean, it does, but like the amount of damage it's doing, I'm kind of impressed. Especially for a shield. Let's just not forget, this is a shield. Uh-oh. That was awesome. It also works with the deflecting tier. Dude, that's so cool. If you time it right, when you bring it up. I don't know how to time, I don't know how I did that. That was awesome. Okay, well, it's working a lot less good now, but that was so fucking cool. First off, didn't know you could deflect tier his giant ground explosion, so that's new information that I now have unlocked. That was sick. That was so cool. Oh man. 20-0. Mm-hmm. It does. It does. He's a lot weaker in phase 2, which I also appreciate. That they actually have a boss that is designed to be kind of like, I've shed all of the I was really strong aspect of myself, and I've now gone with being I've become not strong. I've shed my defense, and now I'm purely a person that is focused on offense. Like, I love that. That's sick. He does. He takes off his armor. He gets rid of the cat. We all know what happens when you get rid of your cat. You become a lot less tanky. It's true. Those were among the last two, by the way, for the shields. I don't know if there's any more. There might be one more. Okay, this is not what I want. Let's do this song. That's better. Okay, stats. I think like that'll work. Cheers, June. Food and ads sounds good. Have fun. They do, it's true. They do provide 80% resist. 18 left. There ain't no way that my foot was in there. I don't agree with you. Okay, that one was fair. I didn't roll. These are the last two Vs. This is a halberd? This is a halberd. I didn't realize the Vulgar Militia had two halberds. Good to know. Does this have bleed on it? No, it doesn't. Against FNAF. Who's FNAF? No, I know what FNAF is. I'm trying to figure out who FNAF is in this game. The Lionhead Dancer guy. Dancing Lion. I would not have called them FNAF. But I could see why you would. You thought it was because of something else. Do I want to know? Reminds you of the parrot from Aladdin? Iago? Or is it because Iago's voiced by Gilbert Godfrey? Rude! It was hitless until that moment, I'm pretty sure. About that person, I see. Let's not go down this path, shall we? let's just not go there. Look me in the eyes while I stab you in the chest. All right, we'll call it next. I don't know. I'm thinking blue, probably. I've been putting off blue, and I think blue is gonna be fun. This is the last V. Okay, I need mostly this. I can get rid of, we'll just do like that, and then we'll do like 33 there. Will be good. Take our slaves die. If you're very strong, he's very weak to fire. Yes, blasphemous blade. Blue will struggle with Renala. See, here's the thing, is like blue has a lot of magic, but there's also definitely a lot of like things that are blue that do physical and are actual weapons too, so I don't know. I don't know, I think there's a chance it could be good. Plus, I can always show up to Renala later on once I'm like really strong, right? There's only 2 letters left. I know that there's 4 letters in the alphabet, but there's only 2 letters left. W and Z. And that's it. That's all. Wakizashi. Which I want to say is gonna be a dex weapon. Yep. Yep, sure is. After line? No, no, you are not. Oh, interesting blue weapons. Yeah, I don't know. But one of my favorite things about the color runs is I just pull up the list of all the weapons and I just look at them all and I figure out what counts as the color that we're doing. Oh, the big stairs? Great question. Y'all have to figure it out. Yep, there's the crystal weapons. I should have run. Pain, just pain? It is not pain. I know what Phil's referring to. It is, you'll figure it out. It's the most blue staff. True, truly, truly. There will be a lot of magic. I won't deny that there will be quite a lot of magic, okay? I didn't roll. There will be. But I do think there will be some things that will be shockingly blue that we did not account for. Maybe. Okay, maybe like one thing we didn't account for. I can't really let Papa Smurf. Nah, I was gonna keep doing what I've been doing with the blue, but I will buy a blue shirt if I don't have one. Like a nice bright blue shirt. I'll actually come prepared this time so that I can wear the proper color. I was going to buy a banana outfit. Like a full banana costume for the yellow run, but I just never got around to it. Body paint? Oh God, no. That would never come off. I probably don't need to go rest. We'll be fine, right? Right? Surely. You're the best. Thank you. Just a blue filter, that would work. Alabaster Lord's sword looks blue. I agree. I definitely think Alabaster sword is definitely one that we'll be getting. Yeah, like I said, my favorite thing is just kind of going through the list and like coming up with a list of all the different blue things. And it's not just weapons, but like finding like what is considered a blue Ash of War or a blue Physic tier, you know? Yeah, Carrion Sovereignty, definitely one that I can rock with. That's so good too. Damn it! One of these days I'm gonna hit him, I swear. I kind of like this weapon. What type of weapon is this? Also, I have food, which I'll be eating here in a moment. Is it a straight sword? I don't like the high-pitched noise at the end of that song. It is a straight sword. Cool. Warped axe. 1, 2. Wow. Look at that. Oh, hey, there's a blue weapon. Arguably. I'll probably be fine without healing, right? Just don't get hit. Who needs healing if you don't get hit? Sounds good. Thank you for the lurk. Who's on your build? Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, Moonveil is blue. Is it blue or is it white? It has a blue Ash of War. I don't know if it's blue though. Is more silvery. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of weapons that we associate with a color because of like either the Ash of War that they do or something. A good example, it's not a color, but like Bloodfiend's Arm. Everyone associates that with being a blood weapon. Like it's clearly meant to throw bleed on it. But that's because it does a splash of blood when it like hits the ground. But it isn't actually a blood weapon. It's way better off with like strength or faith. But everyone associates it the other way because I didn't mean to take that, but because it has the splash of blood. You ever eat so fast you give yourself hiccups? Help! Means he didn't chew enough? Probably. War pick! I don't know why I used my physic. I really didn't need to. It means you're drunk. True. That is true. I thought he was going to go for phase 2 there. It looked like he was squaring up for that. Oh, well. Guess I'm just not going to be getting a hitless run there. That's fine. You love Tom and Jerry? I haven't seen Tom and Jerry in a very long time. Morning, Bob. How's it going? How are you today? You're just in time. We are in the final 11 weapons of this run. That's it. That's all that remains. This went quickly. It really did. Part of it is I didn't really get stuck on the boss at all, like I did with Melania. There was definitely some weapons on Melania that are way worse than they are on Godfrey. Also, not having to spawn every single weapon saved a lot of time too. And I am not going back to the Grace every single time either. So I'm having less downtime in between my attempts as well, which is a big help. Yeah, the great bows are definitely the worst on Melania. Like, as bad as ballistas are at least free in phase 1. Just woke up. Nice. Welcome to Land of the Awake. I'm glad you're doing good. Exclamation mark Kurt if you want to see what weapon I'm using at the moment. We hit him a bit. Let's go. During work. Oh, you make hot wings and it's Super Bowl? Oh boy. Well, I hope that work is not super crazy, but I got a feeling that's probably going to be pretty nuts. Sounds good. See you later, Dan. Have fun. You're welcome. You're welcome. Nine. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Weather straight sword. You have no clue where you're going. That's part of the fun. I miss getting lost in this game. Good times. Can't wait for the next one where I get lost. What's the best weapon for Godfrey? I don't know. There's a lot of good weapons for Godfrey. Godfrey is like a very fair fight. You can pretty much use anything you want on him. Like, with Melania, I would say there's bad weapons. And there's definitely weapons that are less ideal on him, but he's way more fair than she is. Oh, it was Great Stars, my bad. My bad, sorry. Great Stars do be good. This is true, this is true. Oh, I had to put my head back on. My headpiece. I'm a fool! Eight. Azure Dragon Crest Glaive. The one from Lies of P? That one? That is a good weapon. That is a good weapon. Is this the worst weapon we have left, the whip? I think so. That is true. That is true stuff. Let me rephrase. Is this the worst weapon when meeting the stat requirements that we have left? My game lagged. That was fun. We should get a poise break. Okay, well, you know, sometimes you speak it into existence and it just so happens to happen right then in that moment. The timing was perfect. It don't get better than that. Let me tell you. Oh, I have a heal still. Oh, shit. OP. Okay. 7. Ooh, Wing of Estelle's fun. Am I gonna do the Ash? Oh, totally, right? Okay. I probably do like this. Actually, I don't even know what it is. It is dex heavy. Okay. Got it. Okay. I am gonna do the Ash of War though. So I do want to swap out this and that. I'm gonna go sit down at the Grace real quick. Real fucking quick. There we go. I know people know that the Wing of Estelle is good, but I feel like the Wing of Estelle, when you have new players, isn't talked about enough with how good it is. Like everything, it just does everything so well. The Ash is good. The Charge Heavy's got projectiles and is really good. Good poise damage all across the board. It does magic damage, which is not the worst, but not the best. So it's not really going to get resisted a lot. It does the damage without needing to have something like bleed going on with it, which is really sick. Like I said, I know people know it's good, but I feel like it's not, for new players especially, it's always like, you should use Rivers of Blood or Bloodhound's Fang. But it's never this weapon, which is too bad. Because, man, solid. Winged Greathorn. New players going for strength. Watchdog staff is very good for new players, agreed. There's definitely a lot of weapons that don't get recommended enough. because it's so easy to be like, oh yeah, just get bleed. Especially when you're brand new to this game. Well, that was funny. That was an accident, but I'll take it. Wing scythe? Oh, there's still a shield. There's still at least one more shield? Oh my god. Two more shields. Oh, hell yeah. I was worried we wouldn't get any more. Let's go. Like that. There we go. Okay. Five. I forgot to do my countdown for this one. 5. That one shots. Yeah, that sounds about right. Shouldn't have gone for that. There's no way I was gonna get that. Ah, well. It's cool, dog. It's cool. I don't agree with that. Okay. Didn't get what I was hoping for, which was the riposte, but it's fine. Four. I'm gonna go change both of these real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna do one at a time because I have to go back anyways for my physic. Hello, sir. Wait. Hello, sir. Yes, this is true. They can do that. It's very funny when it happens. Huh. Interesting. Three. Mm-hmm. And then we have 3 bonus ones that I can think of, which is summons only, tools only, craftables only. Is there another one that I'm not thinking of? Yeah, we do end with... Zed has some fantastic weapons, I agree. There's not really a good opportunity in that attack. Oh yeah, he already went to phase 1.5. My bad. My bad, I forgot. Boop. Boop. Two. He does. They are very strong. There is a way to kill them. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. Come on, there you go. God, the Ashen War is so good. I do love this weapon. Ever since we used it on that run where I used only it. Oh, so good. There we go. That's interesting. If I had managed to be... Well, that's unfortunate. If I had managed to be where Horaloo would have spawned when I did that phase transition, icy wind thing, it would have hit him as well. And the last weapon of the run, one of the most iconic weapons in probably all of the Dark Souls series, is Vihander. Let's go sit at a grace and then do the thing. Oops. I think I'm gonna give myself all of the strength. And then I'm just gonna do Cragblade with heavy. Oh, I need 11 dexterity, so I can give myself 88 strength and 11 dexterity. I know we already heard the song today, but it is the song I used to fight him. And I feel like it's just appropriate to do the final weapon with this song. So we're gonna do it. Horaloo. I choked my Horaloo. Horaloo, it has been a delight. That is Horaloo with every weapon in the game. 476 victories, but we're not done yet because we still have at least one more thing we gotta do. Which is we need to kill Horaloo in a couple different ways that I haven't done yet. First up, it is time for summons only. And I need a couple things here. First up, I need, I don't really need this. I'll give myself 39 mind. Let's go with 60 faith, because we're going to be doing heals here. Okay? We're going to use Tish. We use Tish on Melania. I feel like Tish has earned it. Give Tish a try. Tish should be able to solo, I imagine. Might take a second, but Tish should be able to do it. Pretty much all of them should be able to on him. Perfect. Okay. I need a seal. Doesn't matter which one. Finger seal. Perfect. Okay, Tish. Get in there, friend. You ran away. I'm trying to... I tell you, these summons these days, no respect for helping. I'm trying to buff you and you're running away. And now I'm getting hit. I swear to God. There we go. Nice, nice. Got the heal. Yeah, yeah. Good shit. Oh my God. I forgot how annoying Tish is for the fact Tish moves. Uh-oh. Okay, Tish might not be able to do it. On second thought, on second thought, I'm realizing. Yeah, there's a heal. It is surprisingly hard to hit you. You're a moving target. Please, for the love of God, stop it. I should have brought more blue. I'm a fool and a failure. Wait, I can have unlimited blue. Hang on, I haven't even changed my things here. Sir, I'm in the middle of doing something. Can you kindly stop it? Yo, she's all the way healed back up. Let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, blessing the earth tree again. Excellent. Golden Vow again. Shit. Hang on, heal. It's the wrong one. I pushed the wrong heal. I'm being bullied. Okay, we heal. Okay. Hang on. Ow. I did not factor the amount of explosions on the ground into my calculations when I was figuring what I should use as my my summon. This is categorically quite bad. Yes, good. Okay, we're on to phase 2. He's focused on her. Thankfully, he can't eat her into the sky. He can, however, do that, which admittedly is a problem. Oh, girl, you can't stand there. That's so bad. I should have brought more blue. I'm a fool. Hang on, we're playing distraction. Come on. Yes. Shit. Playing distraction. You've missed 2 in a row. Tish, I need you to hit these. Oh. Please. Hey, focus on me. No. Wait. Yes. Good. Yes. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. I unfortunately can't heal still. Oh my God. She's doing it. Well, she was doing it. She died. I blame myself. I was not a very good support. I do finally admit it. Indeed, indeed, a valiant effort. She gave it her all, and I'm very proud of her for doing so. Now, though, I'm gonna be smarter. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got this time. You ready? Here we go. I am tempted to try another summon. It's just like out of curiosity for how good they would do. But I feel like her doing the percent-based damage, well, fuck it. We're gonna stick with her. I like the idea of her having been the summon that we use for all of these. You know what I mean? Okay, okay, okay. We run in with her. And this is where we get the golden vow. Fuck. Hang on. This is where we get the golden vow. Then we do the blessing of the Erd Tree. I don't know if that landed on her or not. I'm hoping it did. I can't tell. Why does sometimes it land directly in front of me and other times it lands where I want it to? What? I don't understand how this spell works. Someone explain, because it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Hello, gotcha. How are you doing? It's good to see you. How's it going? Yes. Fuck. Shit. Ma'am, please stop moving. You are impossible to help. Oh my God. Ma'am? Why is it? I don't understand how this spell works. I'm so fucking confused. Like, I aim it out and it lands directly in front of my face. Did I hit you? No. Maybe? I can't tell. None of this seems good. Okay, I definitely helped you that time. Sometimes she dodges, and it's really cool when she does. Okay, I mean, we won't complain. We won't complain. We won't complain. We're in phase 2. Okay, we drink the blue. We heal. No! You son of a bitch, why are you coming after me? Your target is over there. I am just the healer. I understand that, like, technically speaking, killing the healer is actually the smart play in most situations, but, like, you're supposed to not be smart. Seriously, what is she doing? What is she doing? Okay, I'm being trolled at this point. I have to be. She is purposely missing. Or purposely dodging every time I go for the heal. Okay, this is good. It was really spooky. There was a man there. Did not enjoy. Did not enjoy. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. She's doing so good. Shit, shit. I'm doing so terrible. Hang on. Can I heal myself? Yeah, I can. Oh my God, that heals so much. Oh my God. I did not realize that's how much it healed. That's kind of insane. Everything's fine. Let's go, Tish. Let's go, Tish. Let's go, Tish. Let's go, Tish. All right, sick. Summons only. Okay, next up, consumables only. What are we doing for consumables only? First off, obviously, duh, Second, where is it? Jar. Probably that. Sure, lightning. He is weakest to lightning. I actually probably should use lightning, joking aside. I don't think anything else will help, so I'm just gonna throw that on. Look at us. This is the face of a champion right now. That's what you're seeing on your screen at this moment. Face of a champion. Okay, so what am I bringing? What's our rot pot for sure. Bring that, sure. I like that, sure. I like that. Let's do that. That's enough. Jellyfish shield? We don't need no stinking jellyfish shield. Why would you need a jellyfish shield when I got a rot pot? Who needs a jellyfish shield? Fire. You bet it's all good. It's all, oh, I didn't put this in. Well, oh well. What are you gonna do? And because I am doing a fire pot, we're gonna do this. All right. So the goal is gonna be rot him, frost him, and then volcano his ass. I guess also poison him. I should do that in there too. Anyways, you get the idea. I only have 4 heals. Is that a bad idea? Probably. Am I committing to it anyways? Yes. Yes, I am. All right, do the thing. Get in here. There you go. Wow, it's only 1? Okay, that's really good. Volcano his ass! Dude, volcano pots are so fucking broken. Look at that shit! It is so good! Alright, you know what time it is. That's right. It's rock time! I mean, it's not actually, we're listening to drum and bass, but like, I'm gonna hit him with a rock. See? Watch. Rock. Bam! Rock! 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 Please go to phase 2! Okay, thank God. Okay. We rot, which should be an instant rot. If it was on the other one, correct, it was. It was not an instant freeze though. Interesting, hang on. Hold. Hold. We frost. Yes. We poison. Or we, at least we attempt to poison. It's not really working so hot, I'll be honest with you. But you know what is hot? A volcano pot. That's right. That's right, a volcano pot is hot. Volcano pot. They're so good. Dude, I love volcano pots. That shit's awesome. All right. Unless anyone has like a backup one or one that I've forgotten that I'm supposed to do, because I have like a list of ones that I remember, which are these 3. I don't know if there's like another way to beat them that I haven't done yet. That isn't on this list, but unless someone has one, which I don't think there is another one, I think this is the final, true final finale ending of this run, which is beating him with tools only, which means the perfumed oil of Renah, because the rest of them are ass. Did I struggle with some script daggers? When I did them, no. They were not that bad. They were, frankly, they were pretty free, if I'm being real. What is the scale on? Dexterity? Okay. You know what? It's not his song. But I haven't really fought a boss to this song today. I guess I kind of did, but it was like barely. We're a Wraith Calling Bell? Who needs a Wraith Calling Bell when you have the perfumed oil of Renah? Quite literally the best tool in the entire game. And you will see why. If you have not seen this tool, you are in for one hell of a treat. Briar roll damage. That is an option. Maybe down the road. Maybe one day. Yeah, let me get positioned in here, and then we're just gonna skip ahead to the solo, which means you already know what song it is. But we're just gonna skip ahead to the solo because, like, we don't need the rest of it. You seen Dancer use it? Just you wait. This tool. Yeah, it's good. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is with both Fire Scorpion and Flame Shrouding. I don't have, if I had more dexterity, like if my dex was like 89 or something, it'd be, or 99, it'd be even crazier. But given that this is a simple press of an X button, and it does this much damage, and like I've used weapons that did worse than this. You know what I mean? Yeah, and also the FP for the damage as well is real good. Rude. Orlu, it is time to rest. Goodbye, friend. Until I come up with some other challenge that I'm going to come back and do, fight you a whole bunch of times. But until then, legend has been felled. And that is Orlu with every weapon in the game and tools only and summons only and consumables only. And until the next one, whatever boss it is, probably Midra, I'll see you then. Bye, YouTube.